And my thing's frozen. I'm so glad I got Ethernet for the computer because, you know, now I just have to sit here and wait for the fucking computer to pinwheel all the time. Oh my God, that's not the Ethernet. That's my slow ass computer that does that. Okay, here we go. All right, now I can see that we're live, but I need to get back over here to the chat. So, hi everyone, what's up? I have had a surprise night out from work. They're letting me recover for another night, yay! So, because I almost tested negative today, almost, but I should be tested negative by the morning. Anyway, yeah. So is this weird, man? I've had a whole fucking weekend off, and I don't even feel guilty about it. Like I didn't take it off, you know. I didn't, and I'm not like sick anymore, really. Like this is, I don't know, man. This is like a gift. So I'm gonna hang out and have some fun. I'm still a little coughing, I guess. Whatever. Oh shoot, I didn't put that on. Let me. That's right, because I was getting pinwheel. Okay, you know what? I can be quicker if I do it here like that. Yep, it will be. Okay. There we go. So, got that taken care of. Should we just close that right out then? I don't need that tab open anymore. Yeah, so I have a few things pulled up. I thought that'd be fun, you know, just to remember some of this shit. Because it's amazing what we'll forget after a little bit of time passes, you know? Let me get back to chat here. Okay, here we go. Hi, everyone. Hey, Autistic Shill. Hey, Steffi. Hey, LJ. Hey, Megan. Hi, Lily. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Tiffany. Rarely Care. Dirty Uncle Sal, what's up? Little Mousy Girl. Grace Case. Reagan, what's up? KCJ. Oh, Kira. Oh, hi. Okay. Hi. That was so high of me. Why did I say it so high like that? Crazy. All right. Hey, Dash X. Hey, Hot Wheels. And I think I'm about caught up. All right, cool. All right. So, yeah, I kind of was reminded of a few things today. And I thought, oh, how fun it would be to play this and just remember these times, you know? Yes, I'm definitely feeling better. Yep, absolutely. I'm in my non-channel gear. It's funny. All right, so what do I have pulled up here first? Okay. So this one, so I there's a few things here that I kind of came across. So I took them out to save them. Oh, one thing I wanted to share with everyone, because I know that there's been people who have been speculating whether or not Unirage could be nonsense. I found a small video clip on YouTube of Unirage. So, I mean, I thought I'd play that just so people, you know, they can have it, you know, if they want to compare it or whatever. I don't think she's nonsense, at least not by this video anyways. But I wanted to share that though real quick. So. I say real quick, but my computer has other things in mind. All right, here we go. So yeah, this is a video from Anona Must. Unirock is Chad Lily. It's called, but I don't really know what the hell that's about. But anyways, it says here in the description, Unirach, Rachel, and Chad Lily's video from over 6 years ago. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play that.
Rachel, how do you feel that you did?
Good. It was a lot of fun. So right, I'll definitely be back again.
Is that it? Okay.
You feel that you did?
Good. It was a lot of fun. So I'll definitely be back again.
So yeah, there's that. I don't think she's nonsense, but I don't know. But there you go. If anyone else wants to take the time and listen to it, you know, whatever. No, you can. Oh, I just thought that I wanted to share this because I thought it was kind of interesting, given the recent, I guess, talk, whatever, that she's been doing about narcissists as of late. But when was this even from? I don't even know when this was shared. I think it was sometime in 2020, maybe. Yeah, so just an old tweet of hers. Interesting read on narcissistic abuse. Makes me wonder about Jeffree Star's friends and why they are afraid to speak out. I also wonder what his ex-boyfriend might say about him. Then someone says, Katie, please remember, you are a YouTuber. It's one thing to point out someone's wrongdoing / flaws, but it's another to be diagnosing, labeling someone whom you don't know personally. His ex has never said anything publicly, so please, until he does, it's just speculation and rumors. Where did I diagnose him? It just sounds similar to what his friends have said. Are you sticking up for him? Because if you're not with me, then you must be against me. I'm curious. I will not stand by a YouTuber using their platform to harass people, use racial slurs, and intimidate people who speak out against him. So, yeah, thought that was interesting. Then, I hate my computer. So slow. There we go. Oh, that's right. All right, for him. Okay. Okay, pause. Thank you. Thank you. All right. This is it's a clip from a Unirock stream. I don't know. It's just it was labeled like how he's full of shit.
Tina, I'll cut you is not a girl. Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
These are grown men who have something for or against Katie Joy.
What?
Tina, I'll cut you is not a girl. Just so you know. These are grown men who have something for.
So I just wanted to come on for a quick
that's
second,
right. Okay.
and I want to read this for a second.
Yeah, and then the next video clip, she's on Steve's panel, showing just how much of a not a girl that she is. Come on. Oh my God.
So I just wanted to come on for a quick second,
Oh, Tina,
and I want to read this for a
Hi,
second.
Tina.
Hi. I've never done this before, so I don't know.
And by the way, you're
I don't
me,
even
I'm
use
you, and you were the same person, and you followed my every order.
That is why. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say this is what Unirock said, and he said, "Tina, I'll cut you," is her name. We know you're a stock account. Do a stream, prove us wrong. Oh, you can't. Laugh out loud. So here I am. I just wanted to say hey and prove that I'm me.
So yeah, there's that. Where is the one? Okay, so here we go. Is this evil? Okay, here's where Unirock was sticking up for her, for Katie, of course. Because it was against Steve mostly. Um, and I think I also pulled up when they were on stream together. Oh, that's right. I also have pulled up to the stream, the suicide prevention stream. I have that one pulled up too. That's funny. Don't call me a goober. There we go. Set Periscope. I don't know when this was from though.
Rachel's in there yelling her name. Sipping tea.
Oh, that's right.
Sipping pee with Joe. Sipping pee. What sounds best? How do I make fun of her the best? How do I make fun of her? How do I make fun of her, Rachel? What's like a...
That's not it. That is not how you do that. You're right. Like, for real. Like, I should probably support you doing it because it does make you look like a fucking idiot. But that's just a little bit too much for me. I can't do that. That's not how you do it.
Really good, funny thing to say. She did get triggered when I called her a ding dong. You are right. Dinging dong with Joe. Is her name Joe? Okay, it's sipping tea with Joe, right? Okay, from now on, I'm going to call her dinging dong with Joe. Yes, it's so good. Oh, Joe. Yeah. Dinging dong with Joe. Okay, you're right. Look, listen.
I want to cry when I hear that, like, for real. Like, I'm so sorry, Unirock.
A conversation, so it looks like it's just a audience member donating, but it's not. This is obviously a person who's been told what to ask and told what to say, and they're asking these things for a...
That's right. Okay.
Conversation, so it looks like it's just a audience member donating, but it's not. This is obviously a person who's been told what to ask and told what to say, and they're asking these things for a reason so they can push a narrative, and everybody sees it because, like, I didn't even
said narrative,
and I already know
narrative.
How everybody feels because I'm hearing it all across the board. So now we just let them suffer in their cesspool of their closed private Twitter echo chamber. I swear I was told that I'm in an echo chamber. Weird, right? Huh. Strange. But anyway, so you know what?
Yeah, because there can't possibly be two of them, right?
Why not actually do some content that breaks down some of the stuff that's going on out there? It's trending. There's trending things that happen around that whole sphere. And I'll do it on my own nerdy side of things. You got me? Like my whole nerdy side of things, that's where I'll do it. So anyway, yeah, honestly, I think it'd be a great idea. I think it'd be awesome. So I'm going to make the channel T-Uni. Actually, I should spell it T-E-A space U-N-I. And I looked up what TMZ means. It means 30-mile zone. And it's like a zone inside of, I think, Hollywood. So, oh my goodness, I need to get some CBD. I'm out of CBD. Anyway, though, we're gonna have T-Uni in all logic and explain to you with hard evidence why I think what I think. So it's justified. Sure. I would be willing to hear somebody's rebuttal to my breakdown of the evidence and tell me what they think it is and what it means. But the other side isn't breaking down my evidence. They're not showing you the screenshots. They're not showing you I say it's my evidence, but you know what I mean. What I think because of the evidence is what I call my evidence. The evidence is the pictures and all that is just the evidence. Why can't we get the other side, instead of attacking, instead of talking shit, instead of pretending, why can't we get them to pull up the screenshots, to pull up what's there and explain why they are.
All right, so evidently I didn't pull that one off the site, but it's all right. It's right up here. There we go. And there it is. So here's the one where they were on a live stream together, but they didn't realize that they were live. So that's funny.
And hear this now.
Yes.
Nothing?
Yeah.
You can hear music?
It's low, but yeah.
Hey, Claire.
Okay. All right. Well, if we wanted to share like a video or something, we could technically then, I suppose.
Oh, that's some funny shit.
So I'm sure you have like screenshots of stuff, right? Like.
Oh yeah, and I can put them right up on my screen.
Okay.
So I can show things like the stuff I was showing about, you know, I mean, I have a whole Discord room full of stuff.
Yeah. So what I was wondering is like, can you put up some of the screenshots of like him, like, I'm losing people.
It's like she doesn't want to say it. She wants to make him say it.
Yeah. If you want, just go ahead and type in there. We're about to go live, guys. We're about to start or something, and that way no one will, they won't leave or anything. All right. Bam. I'm good to go live. I'm good to start whenever we want. Now, okay, so let me grab a couple of the things I have then, and then let me, if you tell me specifically things you would like me to show, or, you know, if you want to just do like a general discussion about things, whatever, I can actually pull it up. Now I can get my peeps to help me pull things like that up.
So what I'm wanting, I mean, what I obviously want to do is like the whole, like, you know, I don't even know. Why don't you just...
Let me go to this room. I can, you know, make the same kind of presentation that I've made and discuss his, we would need to discuss the sexual harassment thing, of course, telling people we're not going to go into a lot of detail on it.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, but I think the most important thing, if you were just to ask me what would affect everybody the most, is why this is happening, and just to tell what happened up to now, and to show people where they can find the evidence. I think that'd be the best thing.
Well, why don't you sort of like lead the questions then? Like, the biggest thing is like,
this is like painful to listen to. It really is.
Like, attack Sherelle. As like frustrated as I am with her, I don't want to go low. Like, I just don't. I don't want to be like, oh, she's such a dumb bee. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be respectful because I understand how he works, and I know that he can convince anyone.
I think you should show Steve saying the things that he said.
Yeah, I think so. I think she should too.
I mean, I don't have anything I've never put anything like that on my channel. So why don't we play those? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, why don't we
play him?
Why don't you
saying the most disgusting things to women and saying just like disgusting things to you? I think. Look at this. Let me do this. Let me show you this.
But my biggest thing is like my husband was like getting really frustrated last night because like you stop and you talk. So I feel like if we're going to show a clip, let's just show the full clip and not interrupt it so that people can digest it.
Sure.
And then talk about it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down. Okay, so here we go. I've got this clip, and I want, like, the way you could probably make it louder is if you go into make sure that you've got your Discord sound,
so that
Discord audio turned up and stuff like that.
Oh, we're live on my channel. And then talk about it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we are live.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's all good. Hi, everybody.
I'm
Out of
sorry.
nowhere.
Hi guys. Sorry. We're trying to get everything ready. Hi guys.
I've got the clip if you want me.
That's funny. All right, I'm gonna go back to chat here, and then I'm gonna pull up the prevention one where she comes up on panel. So for those who aren't aware of the stream I'm going to be playing next, it's a good chunk of one of Uni's streams from, I think it was 2020, the end of 2020. So it was almost 2 years ago. But it was after Tati Westbrook had filed her lawsuit against Katie. And Katie ended up going on Unirock's stream, and Creepshow Art came in the comments and called her a goober, and Katie lost her shit. And then another content creator, Charlie Gold, came up and tried to reason with Katie, try to talk some sense into her. But Katie threw a massive fucking fit. So it's fun. Why show this now? Why not? It's my channel and I'll show what I want to. So why are you so worried about what I'm showing on my channel? You can just not watch. But you're more than welcome to stay, though, for real. Because I have a feeling you might be enjoying this. You're liable to be struck if you continue posting content by others. Really? Wow. Who might you be there, Courtney? Huh? I think I might know. Yeah, well, this is all in fair use. I'm commentating. So, okay. And this channel hasn't been struck. Wait, this channel hasn't been struck. That would be my other channel. So, and like that's a throwaway channel. That's just a place I store shit. But whatever. Liable to be struck. Well, Courtney, if you feel like you got the balls to strike me, go for it. Anywho. Where did I put that? There it is. Oh, yeah, and I'm playing it directly from his channel, so. So this is the stream, and like I said, it's on his, oh, no, wait, that's not it. That's my version of it. I want to play the one from his channel, though. Where is it? Did I not pull it up yet? Oh, no, that's right, I didn't. It's in my history, though. There it is. Okay. There we go. Open. All right, there we go. Okay. So yeah, this is on his Rockalot channel, and it is from 2 years ago. The stream did have, it started with one of the greatest causes, really. They had lost someone close to them, and they were doing a stream to raise awareness to us. So I want to point out that let me see here. Did he put it on here? No, he didn't. Okay. So I'm going to add a banner to my stream with the hotline number over here. You always got the old, I'm going to put the code in there. Was it 988 or something? I'm going to put a banner on my stream for that. So if anyone is feeling it a certain way, please reach out, just talk to someone. So anyway, you can add chapters. Let's see. I know it's way towards the end here.
Once she stopped talking and you started talking, like I heard her.
Let go of the hate.
Yeah. I can't hear.
journalists actually look into all kinds of information when they
Do it.
She just called herself a journalist. Did I catch that right?
Let's try to ring this back in because how I can go to slow mode and it takes forever.
I mean,
holy shit.
Unfortunately. So, I don't know if I want to start up Tarkov because I'll be in there. I will be in there just, for the whole night. I might just turn on something a little lesser than Tarkov, and I've got a perfect game to play while I listen to Katie give this stream. So I might just do that. I might just load up a different is threatening the YouTube ecosystem. All of us are chilling in our little YouTube island where we all go live and talk to you. And we can just see this massive tsunami coming. And Katie didn't increase it by a massive amount. She didn't add hundreds of feet to the wave.
I allowed who in my chat? Did I? I didn't. I wasn't aware that I allowed anyone in my chat per se. So I don't know. I seem to be allowing you in my chat right now, and I'm really fucking second guessing that shit. But none of us seems to me. You know exactly who she is. I don't know what you're talking about. Friendly suggestions. I didn't say you were threatening me. When did I say that? You should be careful of copyright. Wouldn't want someone with such crazy conspiracy theories from asking questions. Oh, you're funny. Oh, you are. Hey, how about this? I'm going to drop the link. Why don't you come up and join me, okay? Why don't we do that? Here. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this. There you go, Courtney. I'm waiting. Not hearing anyone coming in. Yep, there's no one there. Yeah, they are. They're like deafening loud. They sure are. The crickets. Let's see. She's still in here, right? Yeah, she's still under participants, so she's still in here. Yeah, I guess she's not going to take me up on my offer there. I guess she doesn't really want to talk about things or, resolve anything or to even like advocate for anything. I guess she just wants to be a little bitch. I don't know. But can't say I didn't try. It seems like I try often. I do. It seems like I'm constantly reaching out to have these chats, to have these discussions with people. But none of them just really want to have it, it seems. I don't get it. We know you're involved. I don't know who we is. Who is we? Who's we there, Courtney? Huh? Who are you with? Who's we? And if you know it, then put the shit out there. Let's see it. Let's see the proof, man. Because the longer you keep it to yourself, and you think I'm like this dangerous or whatever, well, that's the more danger you're not preventing for other people. You're not protecting anyone. You're the only person you're protecting by not putting the proof out there is me, which I guess I should be thankful if I'm so involved. But nah, man, I'd rather you just protect people and just put the shit out there. Let's see it. Okay? That must be a big burden too for you to carry all by yourself. Oh, no, wait, it's not by yourself. That's right. There's a we. My bad. Oh, why'd you remove that comment, Courtney? You didn't have to do that. I wasn't going to remove it. Oh. Okay. Well, I tried. I don't know what to say. I'm going to go back to the stream, the commentary, the free use that I had planned. Okay. So thanks for stopping by.
But she has added at least a little bit because this is a countersuit. Therefore, it is engaged, it's involved, it is attached to the lawsuit that was filed against her. So it's like a continuation. She has played the Uno.
In a lot of ridiculous.
Oh my heavens, I got to start processing. I never thought that we'd be talking about another internet lawsuit after non-sec.
Oh, a couple.
Oh, if you only knew how predictive
it's like was. Stuart's got some stuff for us in the general room, but I don't know what it meant. I can't tell what that means.
Okay, well, really? You'll come up when you're not busy? You're busy right now? Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to be streaming here for a little bit longer, but then I'm going on somebody else's stream. So, yeah, I'm thinking though, you need to go find someone else to take your place because you can't really come on yourself because then we might all figure out who the fuck you are. I'm thinking that's it, but whatever, man. I don't care who it is. Anyone's welcome. The hell was that noise? It scared the shit out of me.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, Katie was in my fucking stream. She can't get mad at me for showing you this. Katie, you cannot get mad at me for this. You put it on Twitter. You can't get mad at me for this. It's on Twitter. Look. Oh, Navy, you are a slick criminal. Oh, shit, son. You did it, Navy. You did it. Katie. Is that Katie Joy Paulson on my live stream?
I'm just here to help.
Oh, you'll expose the cults?
Is that Katie Joy Paulson on my...
If I talk about you more, will that speed up the process of you exposing this cult? Because that's what I'm going to choose to do. I don't know who it is I should be talking about, though, because you keep saying we, and I don't even know who you are. So I don't know who should I be talking about? Please tell me so I can do more talking. But for now, I'm going to just talk some shit about like Katie and Unirock here, and I don't know, maybe other people. We'll see. No, he's goes to business. I hope so. Why isn't this playing? God damn it. Did I hit the wrong one? I did.
My live stream. You're lying to me. I've got Katie Joy on my live stream. Sorry, go ahead, Katie.
Why do you keep deleting your fucking comments, Courtney?
Thanks for stopping by. I'm so happy to host.
Like, why? Why don't you want there to be a record of the shit you say? Huh?
Host you.
Weird.
Amazing.
Like, have some confidence in yourself.
We love you too. Let me see here. Let me get your volume set. All right. Katie, you just announced that you are throwing massive waves in the...
Oh, no. Now it says message deleted by the Google moderator team. I think that means she terminated her account, the channel there. I think Courtney is no more. How sad.
Tsunami.
Yes.
Oh, give me the scoop. Let me get one scoop. Can I have a scoop, please? A double scoop.
Yes. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, we'll hold for you. Guys, you got to share this stream now. You got to hear. I'm tweeting this stream out myself. This is big news. This is big stuff. See now, you guys see Katie likes me. This proves that Katie likes me, or she wouldn't come on my show. So everybody out there is like, Katie doesn't like you, Uni. I'm just playing. Nobody says that.
Oh no, the channel looks like it's still there.
With, WOAC. That's how
Nurse Courtney.
Right now
she's a nurse.
Okay.
I shared it to my Twitter.
Yeah, you announced it on Twitter that Mr. Michael Salty will be getting a lawsuit too.
Yes, we are going to sue.
All right, so let's see. The channel was just created a few days ago on the 27th. So, yay, new channel. But that's it. Nurse Courtney. No content. I feel like that's
Michael
very
Saltz,
representative.
Esquire, Tati and James Westbrook.
I don't want you to damage any of. Whoa, okay, James, Toddy, and James. Okay, I don't want you to damage your suit or anything. Though people are going to be asking all kinds of questions. Is there anything that you can talk about involving that? Like anything you want to say here at all? I mean,
I did a live on my channel tonight, and my channel has been getting a lot of ridiculous, just trolling and accusations, and it's been overwhelming because this is a YouTuber that has 9 million subscribers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Has decided it's of my belief to use me as a scapegoat in a lawsuit that she's dealing with in California. It just all feels like deflection, and this attorney is not, in my opinion, managing. He's violating the code of ethics and the professional code of conduct in the state of Washington. We have sent him a letter to stop what he's doing, and he won't stop. While I was live tonight, he was continuing to talk about me, falsely claiming that I had been served, which I had not been served. And
but you were.
Also, he falsely claimed on Twitter that he did not have to abide by the Washington State Professional Code of Conduct, but because it was a federal case. But when you
looking at the chat here, there's the I don't claim her. Let's see here. So yeah, same excuse for 7M. Exactly, you're right. Without a lawyer, Katie's always in scapegoating. Yep. Anyways, Courtney, if you are still listening, you are still welcome to come up. So
pull up the federal Western District of Washington, it shows that they have to abide by those laws, the laws of the code of conduct. So we have at least 3 grievances that we can file against him, against the bar, which could lead to sanctions, disbarment, suspension, even criminal charges, depending.
Well, yeah, because listen, here's my thought.
Like, did she really think for a second that she was going to have someone disbarred? Like, I mean, I know that we make statements like delusions of grandeur and stuff like that often, but holy shit.
You never see a lawyer go to Twitter and do what he's been doing. And everybody said it's strange. Even other internet lawyers have said this is super strange behavior.
Sure it is.
Unless just don't understand why
the court case
someone that's an agent
you are currently working
an officer of the
involves
court
social media
like when they have to keep it just and fair. I mean, I know some lawyers will try not to so they can win and everything, but he's been going to some extreme places lately. It's been strange.
Specifically using a channel.
I'm sorry. Does anyone know of a lawyer who like is sure to keep everything nice and fair at all times, even if it's not legally required? You know, like wow, the naivete.
Emily Baker's channel, who's an attorney. Yesterday they put out a video where she somehow got documents from Tati's side of a response that she was saying was to Clark Swanson, which hasn't been filed in court. And why would an attorney who's being sued, who has clients that are being sued for fraud, release information to a YouTube channel, the same YouTube channel who is saying that I better watch out and that Tati has lawyers that aren't messing around? And then you have Dustin Daly, who is saying that he has spoken to Tati and he's putting out, defamatory content about me. You have Nick Snyder.
Is he a lawyer? Is Nick Snyder a lawyer? Are they going to be disbarred too?
From the viewer's voice, who has also said that he's been in communication with Tati. So it's of my belief they're utilizing drama channels to somehow push this narrative that I have destroyed her reputation, which is laughable.
So if a creator uses their own channel to push a narrative, the person in which the narrative is about cannot use other channels to push a narrative in response. Thank you.
And impossible.
I agree. Now here's why. I was in the on Unirock too, looking at some of the stuff that was going on right after this was all hitting, and I saw Dustin Daly, who I've clicked on him before, and I know he's a T in a drama channel, but he's really, about a year ago or a year and a half ago when I found him or something like that, he was a lot more evidence-based, and he claimed to be evidence-based. And when I heard what he was saying about you, I kept wondering, what's with this? Like, and then I heard...
I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I don't really
either
care
way,
about the lawsuit.
yeah, I can imagine.
And Keem is one to talk.
Yeah.
He is one to talk about defamation and the accusations he has levied against so many people for being, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's right. I mean, Keem, didn't he accuse someone of like arson and not paying taxes or something? Oh no, that's right. Those were accusations made about Keem. That's right.
Yeah, he did against a gamer. He said that he was a predator, and then
And then what about Etika?
Oh yeah.
He has so many stains on him, and then he's trying to act like he's somehow the moral authority that I need to be worried because.
I forgot she pushed that narrative. Holy shit, I forgot all about that. That's probably one of the most fucked up things I think I ever seen Katie do. Didn't I cover that?
He believed some allegations and I should be scared. I mean, that's basically what he's doing. If this is true, you're fucked. Like, you know nothing, Keem.
Well, and then also, though, did you see on Twitter, right when Keem got mad, somebody had tagged him, and they tagged Keem showing him that H3 Productions was followed you or had been following you, and then he got super angry because he hates H3 Productions.
I know.
Yeah.
Ethan and Hila have been following me for a long time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just watched. They did the funniest video about the Ace family, that content court. If you haven't watched it, it's hilarious.
I love them. I mean, I've spoken to Ethan in DMs before. I wouldn't say we're like friends, but you know, he's been like cordial and helpful about something. If I have a question and I need help, sometimes he'll respond. And he's followed me and he watches my channel. He's shouted me out before.
Yeah, I saw that. That's an accomplishment. You know, like Ethan's a titan of old school YouTube. That's just, I've watched him since way back in the day. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, like, not a huge fan of like everything that he does, but like, you know, they've always been respectful to me.
Go watch Vape Nation. It's a video he did. It is so hilarious. He's a really good comedian. Let's move ahead a little bit here because you talked about the fact that you're going to be responding.
All right, let me see the chat here. Okay, there's someone in the back here, in the backstage, but I don't know who it is, and it's a completely different name. It's Race Seaboy. So I don't really want to have someone come on here and me not know who it is. So I don't know. Like, who are you, Race Seaboy? I mean, if you want to wait, Race Seaboy. Oh, I get it. Yeah, no, you're not coming up. I'm sorry. So, is this a joke? When was this? This was like 2 years ago, but so yeah. Most of this shit is like over with or whatever, but this is even what I want to get at. Who would be? Yeah, I don't know who that is in the back, but like I said, once I say the name out loud, Racy Boy, like, you know, that just, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to have you come up. But if you want to reach out to me privately and, you know, just tell me that you're not some Racy Boy or whatever, then we can maybe talk. But yeah, I see you left. Okay. So that's over. Yeah, see, exactly, Dash X. I don't want another penis on my stream. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, they're not even decent ones, you know? Come on. I feel like Molly gets all the good ones.
I read the original thing against you, and then I read the thing against Toddy. And then I read Toddy responding to the first, to her thing, right? Why do you think they didn't file that in court yet, but they gave it to Emily Baker? I hope you could elaborate there a little bit, because I mean, people have been asking so much in my chat. I just want to make sure
I know.
I can't say for certainty. I mean, it all just feels like this is them trying to use the court of public opinion. And
we're deleting people that just come in and say something shitty, okay? If you say it respectfully, you're not going to get deleted. And if you want to say something that sounds shitty, put Y. You say it respect the troll, though. this opinion from? The specific statement about Katie. Tell us. Here's my thing. You guys probably wonder why my mods are deleting you. If you want to make a statement about Katie, tell us why. Tell us the evidence. Tell us where you drew this opinion from. The specific thing. Then you won't get deleted, okay? That might help you. I know some of you are here to troll, though. You can understand why we're deleting people that just come in and say something shitty, okay? If you say it respectfully, you're not going to get deleted. And if you want to say something that sounds shitty, put why. Put the exact...
Can you imagine going through life and having to put these kinds of they're like what do they call it? Like bumper pads or something? Like when you go bowling and you suck at bowling or you're really young, so they put like the bumper things up it blocks the gutters, so the bowling ball will not end up in the gutter. So this is what I feel like. This is how she's insisting on going through life with the bumper pads up, because she can't hear the truth about herself. She can't face herself. So if someone's going to come up and give her constructive criticism and tell her the truth about herself, well, it's too much and she's going to fall into the gutter. And, that's just no fair, Can you imagine though having to go through life like that? I mean, you would never grow as a person. You'd stay stunted, underdeveloped, behind. You never matriculate. You'd just be stuck. God, that's so sad.
The reason why you feel that way. Maybe that'll help you.
The
Anyway,
problem I
go
will
ahead.
say is the problem with the way that the lawsuit is written is there is no context for the statements that they're claiming that
Yes.
I made. So people are
Okay.
saying that.
So in the chat, talking about Etika, yes, they did. And what happened with that, and I covered this in a video. I don't know if it's a stream or a video, but I covered it anyways. Etika and Keemstar they had an argument, which I guess is something that they often did or whatever. And Etika was talking about how trying to like make an argument how this is all simulation, and or whatever. I don't know why. I can't remember exactly how it came about, but so Keemstar made a comment like, if I want to go jump off a bridge. It was a generalized comment. It was a part of the discussion. It wasn't, you go do this to yourself and this is how I want you to do it. It was nothing like that. It was just something people say in having that kind of conversation and that context to make a point. Sadly, though, that's, I guess, what happened. And then when Katie got wind of it, she pushed this. She came at Keemstar hard about how he did it. He told him to do it. He's the cause of it. He's the reason why this person took that leap that they did. It's just seeing her do that, hearing her. I mean, that's just, wow. That's, how can you be that fucking low? God, I don't even want to think about it. It's fucked up.
Well, you said this, so it must have been so terrible, but they don't understand what I was looking at and the context of what I was looking at and how much information there is about these things, and how it was all my opinion.
Yeah. Let me answer a question in the chat. There's a ding dong in my chat being
You
a
can
ding
have
dong.
shitty
They
opinions,
say
too.
something about tsunami came from Emily Baker. Why are you using it? Or no, I'm pretty sure tsunami came from Emily Baker, so not sure why you all want to shout it out. It's called a hashtag.
Now, in the chat here, you're not going to see Creepshow art in there, I guess. I think all the comments of hers were removed. I don't think her account has been. I think her account still exists, but yeah. So her chat comments were removed. Maybe when Katie kicked her out, I don't know. But you're going to see here, though, people are mentioning her in their comments. So now,
ding dong. Hashtags work only if everybody starts using the hashtag. Now, that didn't come from Emily. It came from the live chat. It came from other places. Emily just used it. So I think everybody's going to start using it. You might want to let that go. Okay, but we need to talk about you taking down some videos if you want. If it's something you can't talk about, that's fine. It just would help clear up stuff. Because Emily did say, here's my opinion. You deleting a video is not hiding evidence, especially if they're only concerned with analytics. I actually showed my Discord how you can click a single button in your analytics and download all the...
for those who want to know here with the chat, Etika was in the middle. Dirty Uncle Sal says Etika was in the middle of a mental breakdown. They got into a fight. Etika made his choice. He was live streaming minutes before it happened. His mom even said Keem wasn't at fault. Yeah, I remember now. Keemstar is like Howard Stern used to be back in her day. Yeah, something like that. Katie chose that moment when Keem was already feeling guilty to kick him while he was down because she's a vile. See you next Tuesday. Oh, that was Dirty Uncle Sal, but that was me too. So, thank you so much for the super sticker, Nurse Lenny. Thank you. Oh, you're awesome. Heading to work. I'll catch the rest tomorrow morning. Awesome. Thank you. Have a good night at work. So was it anything else? Because I don't want to leave anything out of that story. I want people, you know, if you want to know what happened, you should know what happened. All right, yeah, I think that was it. Okay.
All the analytics for a video just by exporting the analytics.
Thanks,
if you wanted to
Nurse
delete a video,
Lenny.
you could.
Thank you.
If you wanted to private a video, those things do not equate to hiding evidence. So I hope maybe you'd talk about that for a second, or if not, we could move on. Sorry, I was distracted by the chat. So
I privated videos. Like, privating videos is not deleting evidence. It's
well,
all
so
it's
then
it's all there. It's just privated.
So why do you think Emily was prone to act like you were deleting evidence? I don't understand why someone would do that, even if they're not, even if they're cited. She shouldn't do that.
Why? I don't know. Why is she not prone to question what Michael Saltz is doing on Twitter? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's bizarre. It's bizarre to me. Why is it that I'm deleting evidence, but
he wasn't the one being sued, you know?
But then there's and I'm not. There's
No, I'm with you. And I'm not asking this to criticize you or anything or to give you hell. I know you've been through a lot lately. I'm just trying to make sure that anything out there that people are spamming around gets taken care of. And I think it's one of the major points is that it's not deleting evidence.
If Creepshow is in the audience, I just want to tell her to stop talking about me. I saw her comment in there, and if that's really her that's in the show, like, she needs to stop defaming me. She needs to stop saying I stalked her. I never stalked her. Sending her 2 emails is not stalking her. And if she continues to do this and like be a part of this, like, just stop it, Creepshow. I've never made a video about you. Stop talking about me.
Well, I can help you with that one.
Creepshow, Unirock asked me to reach out to you. He said that you could help me.
I did, yeah. Now here's the other thing, though. Creepshow.
Why didn't you help me?
We can't. We used to be able
That's
to check
what
to
it
see
sounds
who's in
like.
our audience. You could click 3 dots and go to their channel. We can't do that now. So a sock account.
Like, someone said you would help me. You didn't help me. Why didn't you help me? It's crazy. Okay. I just thought of something.
Now, if it is Creepshow, I want to say this if she's in here because I want to help you with this. I have screenshots to back this up because I did a video documenting the targeted harassment campaign against you some months ago. And there was an account that took 2 letters in your name and flip-flopped them and then spammed Creepshow art over a long period of time. And I truly think that's why Creepshow said those things, is because she thought that this account, it almost looked like your account. It was like, instead of being like WOACB official, it was like WOACB with the A and the I flipped around. And they said some pretty crazy things.
There was like 4 of those accounts where I actually had to report them to Twitter and provide my ID to get them removed.
Yeah. I know, and this is the thing. This is why I say before.
And she's literally in the chat calling me a goober.
Oh well, hey, don't. Well, you're a goober too, Creepshow. I'm just playing. I just thought it'd be funny if I called Creepshow a goober.
Okay,
hi,
so
Creepshow. Hello, come talk. We don't bite. We're normal people. You can.
I never even thought about this though, but yeah, why not? So I just went over to Creepshow Art's channel and I looked to see if her Without a Crystal Ball content was still up, and it is. So the video in which Katie is talking about right here is still up. Like, what was the date on this stream exactly? November 8th. And the date on this was November 9th. Oh, no, wait. Okay. So it would have been before that. Wait, am I looking? What the hell am I doing? Yeah, okay, no, I'm right. Okay, so that was the 8th. Oh, is the first one not up? I could swear that was the first one though, where it calls her the worst. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it has to be the first. Huh. Maybe she took it down and put it back up. I don't know. Maybe that's why the date's off. Okay. I'm going to keep looking though, and I'm going to go back to playing the stream, and I'm going to then run a poll
if you want. Okay. So the one thing that I said about Emily is that Emily, I was shocked when someone in the chat told me that viewers were trying to send evidence to Emily Baker of this campaign against you that's been going on since last June. Now I know I can't talk about certain people that were involved in it, but I feel that anyone.
Hold on.
Yeah, please.
Creep Show, either act like an adult or get out of this chat right now. You are being a bully. You are nothing but a bully. I have never stalked you. Leave me alone. I will get my lawyer to get you in this lawsuit.
Ooh.
Leave me alone, Creep Show. I'm done.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, I never stalked you or anything, but I just fucking threatened you right there. Yeah. I'm not so sure that was the smart way to go about that, but okay.
How do we build bridges, Katie? How do we build bridges? Because we all exist on this platform. How do we do that? You know, is there a way, or is it just too far gone, do you think?
She is literally,
we don't know that that's her, though. We don't know that that's her. There's no way to tell, right? Unless Creepshow
It was
wants to
her.
think that it is her, that's the only way we would know. The YouTube took our ability to find out if it is her. It could be a troll just trying to start. Trolls have been trying to start stuff between you and Creepshow for a year. I just want to make sure we're careful.
No. See,
you know?
there was some bullshit right there. Hey, no one tried to start things between Katie and Creepshow. If technically, if you want to, get technical about it, I would say Unirock is the one who came closest to doing that. Come on now.
Drama-free Aussie T says it's not Creepshow. I don't know how anyone would know. I would think it's probably a troll.
It was Creepshow.
Yeah, might be a troll, may not. I don't want to get you stressed, though, Katie. You're going through too much stress. So close my live chat. That way you don't have to look at it. That way it don't matter. You know what I mean? Unless you just want to, what you want to do. But
yeah, that's the first one. All right.
So Creepshow, why is it okay for you to get up on your platform and defame me and say nasty things about me? But if I do it to someone you like, it's defamation. Why is it okay for you to go up on your channel and do all kinds of nasty shit and to tell your community I'm stalking you, which is a damn lie? You are lying. You're accusing me of a crime when you call me a stalker. Why is that okay, Creepshow? You know how quickly you can.
Oh, okay. So, Steve, Tina, Truth Sleuth, Charlotte. I'm sure that there's more people too I can add here, but myself, who wants to count the number of times Katie has accused us of crimes by calling us stalkers, huh? Who wants to count that? I mean, I think we should be responsible only for counting our own numbers, not everyone else's. No one's got that kind of time, like not even existence does. But seriously, anyone want to count how many times she's called us stalkers? Accused us of crimes, and I'm just talking that crime. I'm not talking other crimes, just that crime.
Can get served with defamation. That's how it works.
I think it's pretty crazy that all of this is coming to a head right now.
Her comment is there. There's Creepshow Art. See you in my next video, you Cooper. Oh, that's funny. So just the other comments of hers must have been removed. Not all of them. That's cool. And look at that. It has a check mark on it too. Huh.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. It's pretty crazy. We got a bunch of different creators hanging out. Somebody just said Creepshow did. Hey. Oh, God. Katie just zapped Creepshow. I'll unblock you after the stream, Creepshow. I'm sorry. Katie, I'm not taking sides. I try to solve problems. I'm a mediator. I try to solve problems. I'm not trying to start problems.
Well, you just caused yourself a problem, I think.
It'll take me a second because YouTube's also changed how I can go to slow mode, and it takes forever. Okay, but Katie, one thing that I think while I got you here that I should at least try to get you to comment on is the this targeted harassment campaign against you has affected a lot of the creators.
Oh wait, hold up.
Oh no, please go ahead.
And Creepshow, she's part of my targeted harassment. She hangs out with all the trolls that harass me and dox me. So Creepshow is being that.
Well, okay, and I understand you saying that, but my point would be, and I'm not defending Creepshow or anything, or I'm not attacking her.
Just ask a question, Uni, and I just want to be like very just honest. Why is it okay for them to bully, harass, and talk shit about me? But if I defend myself, then they can mock and harass me more.
I don't think that that's
See, I noticed that it's two different questions. Why is it okay for them to do this? Or no, wait, what did she say?
okay.
But if very just honest, why is it okay for them to bully, harass, and talk shit about me? But if I defend myself, then they can mock and harass me more.
Okay, why is it okay for them to talk shit about me like this? But if I defend myself, then they can just harass me more. Yes. I mean, that question doesn't even make sense. Whether or not it's okay is subjective. I'm guessing you don't think it's okay, but other people probably think it's okay. But okay. And then yes, people can then respond after you respond. Like that's how communications happen. You know, like that's a conversation. So yes, I guess. I don't know. That's weird.
I don't think that that's okay. And I think if Creepshow is doing that, if that is her official account, then it's irresponsible as a creator because it'll instigate other people to behave that way.
Is that the wind?
I agree with you.
She,
I think
along
anyone
with
would.
several of her friends, have been doing this to me for months. They will not respond to me. They will not speak to me, but then they mock, harass, and bully me. I've done nothing, and I have done nothing to any of these people.
Well, hold on. Listen.
But nobody has to talk to you. Nobody has to respond to you. Nobody has to have a conversation with you, like ever. But the beauty of that is she doesn't have to do that either.
Listen, I know you. I've known you for a
okay.
while.
All right. So
and I think that
I'm gonna put something up here to the chat real quick. A poll. So finish this part of uni stream now or play Creepshow art WOACB. Oh. And I spelled that wrong. Okay. So uni Creepshow art. So let me know what you guys think. Yes. Yeah. And Charlie gave her like such good advice too, and did it in such an approachable way, like in such a manner that anyone could have received it quite well, like even Katie. But it just went, I don't even think it went in one ear, not the other. I think she just like put up a secret block to it all and just kicked it out before it even got there. Why am I getting a software update right now? I don't want this. No, remind me later. So, all right, I'm going to play the stream down for a few more minutes. I'm going to give that a second to...
That they have a miscategorization of you. There's only one way to be able to fix that, and that is if there is a thing that you can show them, to show them what's happened, to do it. And I think that one of two things is going to be true. Either these creators are also engaging in this, which is be insane to think that, but I know this is the internet and weirder things happen every single freaking day anymore. But I don't know if Creepshow really... Or let's use her as an example, just because I don't know if it's her or not, but let's use her as an example. I don't know if she knows. She could be sitting there thinking that because let's say she looks at a notification and she thinks that this account really is you. I mean, I know if I had my phone.
No, she literally just tweeted about it. Well, okay. I'm saying
that was
why? Why are you?
So I'm going to say this right now. Creepshow, I didn't stalk you. I sent you 2 emails because Unirock suggested I reach out to you, not because I even knew who you were. I had no idea who you were. He suggested I contact you. You did not respond. I participated in some tweets between a few other creators and you.
Here's the thing. The whole problem with that wasn't that she didn't respond. It wasn't even that Katie didn't take the lack of a response well. It wasn't even that. It was Katie tweeting at her as though she was entitled to a response. And how dare Creepshow not have provided one? Because I think it was Creepshow put a tweet out something like, that video I do have. It's in my Twitter reads playlist. Creepshow Art put out a tweet saying something about how she wasn't going to do like the shout outs or whatever anymore because it's causing too much of a hassle. And then Katie replied to that, tweeted under it something like, I shout you out all the time, but you just ignore me. It was that. That's what fucking did it, in my opinion. Anyways, that's what I think happened. That was the step too far.
You, but that's it. Like I wasn't subtweeting you or contacting you constantly. I have no interest.
Hold on, I'm treating Creepshow because that was Creepshow. Okay. Now, I do think Creepshow is trying to instigate a lot. I don't think Creepshow realizes that's what's going to happen when she acts like that. But I do think Creepshow also is being
free Creepshow.
Here's what I found. When I first started to interact with you, I had people sending me massive amounts of information. A lot of it was negative, and it seemed like it was legit. But every time I looked into it, I was finding out that it was blown out of proportion by a group of people.
All right,
that's why I
here's
made
what
the
I'm
video,
gonna do.
the targeted harassment.
I'm going to try and do both here. So I'm going to skip ahead to where Charlie Gold comes on, and we'll listen from there.
I'm just a third party here. I don't deserve hate myself. I haven't done it because she's done this like 5 times. Would sit down and let me go through all those issues. She'd admit where she was wrong or right or why this is that. And that's the problem I have. From someone looking from the outside in like I do, I don't what else to say. It's like all you guys are bringing in all these issues that you have with Katie. And I'm thinking, okay, how do we resolve that? We could do like a stream or something, right? Maybe get everybody's issue together, try to figure out what people want to do about it. Though I
being abused. I do.
I think that can solve a lot of stuff for people. Chimera says, Katie admits to being snarky. I've heard her imply that people are on something, and I was thinking the same thing. Others are bothered. You get upset when somebody does the same thing to you.
How come
well, I get that, but these are like this is stuff that I think I would consider to be non-hating another person type of stuff, right?
No, I don't care if people like get snarky with me. It's
for some reason. Is everything cool?
She's in there. She's in the general.
Okay, I'll try to pull her back down. Here.
Oh, okay.
You were on mute.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute so you can talk to her for a second.
Yeah, so stupid.
When you were going
okay
with their criticism on you. I just want to
for some reason. Is everything cool?
She's in there.
Okay, so yes. So here's where Charlie Gold joins the stream and tries to talk some sense, reason with Katie, tries to achieve the impossible.
She's in the general.
Okay, I'll try to pull her back down here.
You were on mute.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute so you can talk to her for a sec. But okay. No, she should be able to talk in gaming. Yeah, she can talk to remember a friend of mine who death. Good.
Oh, that's right. He goes on and talks for like 2 minutes.
Well, Katie ended up jumping in the stream, and I've been wanting to. Let me interject. Hold on. For one, thank you for coming on, Charlie, and I hope we all. Let me
tales because. Oh no, no. It has.
So just to be clear, again,
involvement
do with their.
It has to do. Uni.
Okay, is that you? Are you in here? Let's see what Charlie and Katie have to say. Okay, I'm back, guys. Charlie, or is that you? Are you in here? I'm going to try to level you with audio.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just finish. Uni.
Okay, go ahead. No, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It has to do directly with their involvement in this case.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with their criticism on you. I just want to be clear. It has nothing to do with
No, it has to do with their involvement and then what they're doing with that involvement.
Right.
Okay, so just to be clear, again, it has nothing to do with how they're currently criticizing you. I just want to be clear.
No, it has to do with how yeah. That's a loaded question because
I love that.
I can't give you all of the details because
no, it's fine.
It's how they're getting.
No, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Same exact fucking question. Well, that's a loaded question.
Let me say hi. Hold on. Let me interject. Hold on. For one, thank you for coming on, Charlie, and I hope we all can talk and answer anything and all that good stuff. But Charlie Gold is your YouTube channel, right, Charlie?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not here to promote that, by the way. Like
I want to. I know, but I want to. I know I'm not going to help you that much. You're way bigger than me, but make sure you subscribe to Charlie Gold, everybody. Okay, nice to meet you. Okay, let's talk, guys. So catch us up. We couldn't hear what you guys were talking about. If you want to repeat it, you can. If not, it's okay. But okay, go ahead. Sorry.
That whole thing was not on the live stream.
Yeah.
No, I just got back. Yeah, I was muting. I was talking to live stream. Yeah, I was going to let you guys introduce yourself and then jump in. I should have typed it a few more times. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, honestly, it's probably my fault. No, initially, pretty much all I summed up was the fact that I've recently gone through a lot of backlash myself. Some very much valid, some very much performative. However, what I was saying in the chat, which I don't know. I feel like Katie understands me now. You can't control how people criticize you. You shouldn't try to control that. The more you try to control it, the worse it's going to get for you. Yes. And the thing with Katie is I realize she will respond to everything. She doesn't pick and choose battles whatsoever. Okay, and personally, because she responds to everything, she's the best target for a troll. But because she's the best target for a troll, she's not listening to the valid criticism. You're not always going to like the delivery of the criticism.
Yeah, no.
But but you're not always going to like the delivery of the criticism. However, there are certain criticisms of you that I believe is valid. So sometimes I feel like you're listening long enough just for you to respond and defend yourself instead of acting.
Sorry, I'm checking out the chat here. Azaria Sin. Oh, it sounds like you did a few videos on Unirock. So every video criticizing his crusty ass gets dislikes, not as many as likes, but enough to know that he's directing his followers. Yeah. If it was. Huh. That's interesting. I want to check out this. Here. Mods, if you guys want to put a link to Azaria's channel in the chat, feel free. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go back to the stream here. Hi, Azaria.
To the criticism, and I get it. It doesn't feel. Hold on, Katie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
I'm not saying it feels good to have a lot of creators talking about you. Trust me, I've been there. I'm still there. It does not feel good. I will never say that. It does not feel good to be doxxed. It does not feel good to have people coming into your real life. But at some point, especially because I believe you've been on the platform for some time, you have to learn how to pick and fight those battles. Not everybody's worth being addressed, but also you need to know, all right, this is where I can be held accountable. This is where I can admit my faults, because it can't be everybody else. No, it really can't. Yeah, it can't be. There can't be, 20 people talking about you and they're just talking about you because they're bored. That's not how that works. Because even me, for the short time I've been following this, I'm like, oh yeah, this person has a point. This person has a point. Granted, have I tweeted about it or whatever? I think I said one tweet because I found it wild how much you were saying publicly when you were going into such a big lawsuit. That's where I found it wild. But again, I'm not in your shoes. Yeah, you do what you want.
So go ahead, Katie, jump in.
First of all, let me address something here. I understand that I respond to a lot of things, but I also want you guys to know that when you're not seeing something like this, that's not necessarily how I am. I'll have months and months where it's just super chill. That's just how it is. I'll just ignore people. And Uni knows that. I'll just have nothing happening and it's fine. It's when I get very stressed out like this, it can be, I'm very heightened and I can be it's hard to navigate and it gets overwhelming because there are these troll armies that are stalking me. So I'm trying to ignore them. And then all of these, the hard part though, for me is that a lot of the stuff.
I'm sorry. I glancing over here at the comments and that's a fucked up comment. Crusty Cheetos, that's Little Red. Crusty Cheetos doesn't have the right to talk about her because she is part of Boomer's harassment group. So you don't have that right. I didn't realize that we could grant and take away rights here. That could be trouble.
These people are saying has been provided to them by these trolls. And so they're recycling the same information and saying that I'm a liar and then it's even if I defend myself, I'm being the victim. And then if I say I'm sorry, it's, oh, she's always fucking up. So it's I can never win.
I never heard sorry. I don't know. I never heard that. I don't know. I don't really. I haven't looked for it though.
And I apologize because I don't remember her name. I'm new to watching her. The attorney who's been covering some of your stuff, you had said that she had your address on stream. Someone had told you that she had your address on stream. Did you see that for yourself with your own two eyes?
Yes.
You saw that your address was on her stream, on her video.
Okay.
Did you blur it later, you think? Because you can go in and blur it.
I don't think that happened. Did that happen? I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure that I followed up on this at the time and I had found that it did not happen. Emily D. Baker did not have Katie's address up on the screen, right? The sorry stream. It was after this. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, I got to check out those videos, Azariah. Thank you. Thanks for coming in and letting us know about them. That's been something I've just purposely stayed away from, but I don't know. I think just after a while, just shit gnaws away at you, and you gotta open up your fucking mouth. Maybe that's how I think that's what I do anyway. I should learn not to open up my fucking mouth sometimes, but.
Or later, she might have accidentally, because she just got bigger. She just blew up. I made mistakes showing emails when I was a smaller.
It was on her screen for 3 minutes.
That didn't happen. Yep. Thank you.
Because that is problematic.
See, that's the thing
I don't think
too.
Emily mean to do that. I think it might be a.
I really don't think that happened. But thank you, Dirty Uncle Sal, for agreeing with me, confirming whatever. Yeah, I don't think that happened. I really don't. But at the time, though, I know that for a long while, her business license, that's publicly listed, had her home address as the address. So, I mean, it was a business address. So even if it did happen, I don't know. But I don't think it happened regardless.
Condition of her just kind of blowing up and being all these things going on. I remember what it was like when that happened to me several times. So.
But can I just say, when it comes to like troll accounts or different accounts providing information to different content creators, not every content creator is going to know the intent behind that. Are they going to sit there, at least the ones I know, and encourage doxing or encourage stepping into your real life? No, not one person that you've named on the stream. Creepshow, Nick, Dustin.
Except Creepshow is
no. The point that I just made, I'm talking about encouraging people to dox you, encouraging people to step into your life, and those things. That's what I'm talking about, where it crosses the line. Creepshow would not encourage that. Are you about to tell me Creepshow did encourage that?
I don't think she would.
I know she would.
No. But I
know she would.
Is that she's accusing me of stalking her, and that's not true. And she refuses to listen. And there was like 4 accounts that were impersonating me at the exact same time. And then she called me a stalker, and then like made a video about me, and then all of her people came and attacked me. And it was like she wouldn't talk to me. She called me crazy. She called me names, which isn't cool. Like I don't believe in name calling, and it was just really it felt very vicious.
Okay, 2 things I want to address, and I mean this in the nicest, well, maybe not so nice, but in the realest way possible.
I know you do.
No one owes you a conversation. This is the internet. Would it be nice? Yes, but I want to be clear. No one owes you that. They are giving their opinion on public matters. No one owes you that, and if you believe someone owes you that, I really would work on that.
No, I don't.
And also, when it comes to however her delivery is, that's Creepshow's delivery. You may not like it, then that means you need to look for someone else's criticism where you can actually hear them, where their delivery matches what you'll take in. You can't control how someone delivers their criticism, and you cannot control the fact that they don't owe you a conversation.
I agree.
But okay, I understand that. But if you're going to talk about someone and then you have that person willing to talk to you, it seems to me really odd that if I were in that position, if I were talking about someone and a creator was like, "Hey, you did a video about me," I would absolutely talk to them. Like,
well, that's we can help with that.
But that's the thing. You have to stop having expectations of others because of you being a certain way. I can't have the expectation of people have done grimy stuff to me online. Back in the day, I'm me and that's them. And if I'm being honest, the 2 people that I hyper focus on, I don't talk to them. I've never talked to them privately. I'll never speak to them privately. One of them reached out to me recently because of something that they did that was horrible. And you know what? I left them on red because I don't owe you a conversation. And that's what it comes down to.
I just met you, but I love you.
But you do understand that, like, with any sort of publishing, in terms of, and even if it's commentary and criticism, from a legal perspective, if you're criticizing someone, providing an opinion, or stating something about someone, from a legal perspective, if they want to defend themselves, they have a right to. I mean, you can go, you can go look. Please let me finish. You can go.
They can defend themselves, but they don't get the right to defend themselves on your platform unless you allow it. They don't get to say, okay, you got to say what you said. Now I'm coming up and you're going to take my statement and then you're going to put that out there. I'm going to respond and you're going to listen. No, it's not how that works.
Go look up for laws on freedom of press. And that's one of the things that they say. If you criticize someone and they come to you, they have a right to defend themselves on that same platform. So
yeah, who said you didn't? I'm sorry, who said you didn't?
Okay. Maybe from an ethical, a journalistic ethical standpoint, maybe, but that's not a right. It's still like a very strong suggestion, I think.
You're saying she doesn't owe me a
conversation. Yeah, I didn't say you can't. Yeah, but she doesn't owe you a conversation one-on-one either. If I'm not telling Creepshow what to do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if she is going to do those things, and you have someone coming to them, they have never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want you to understand. You have every right. If you wanted to do
who here thinks that she said, oh, you know what, never mind, because she realized she was fucking wrong.
Video every day defending yourself. I wouldn't do it, by the way, but
I don't, and I rarely do.
Hear me out. You have every right to defend yourself. No one is saying not to defend yourself. My issue is how you're choosing to defend yourself, because I don't think you are taking a moment to maybe address some of the things that are valid. And secondly, like, I don't want you to think, again, someone owes you a one-on-one conversation. I believe you said you emailed, I believe you said it was Creepshow twice, or maybe other channels or whatever. If they don't want to, okay, I apologize.
And that
if
was
she
because
doesn't,
Unirock.
Yeah, I did tell you to, but let Charlie finish because I know where Charlie's going. And go ahead, Charlie.
What I was going to say is, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second, but
you're
what I was
fine.
saying is, if she doesn't want to speak to you, if she doesn't want to respond to you, she can do that. And she can make a video about you every day for the rest of this year. And she has every right to do that.
But
and if you want to respond every day for the rest of this year, you can do that.
Okay.
It's just earlier you mentioned something about, dictating something. And then I had wrote in the chat, why do you feel you can dictate how they criticize you whether or not they criticize you? You can't dictate that. And the more you try to dictate that, which is what I hear a lot of the time, you're making things harder on you. And just
I'm reading the chat here. Azarius shared a memory here. He said Creepshow Art was wrong in her video and ended up admitting he only watched the first 4 minutes of a 45-minute video. That happened on Augie RFC's stream, I believe, right? Is that the part, the sit there, whatever, the event in which you're talking about? I remember that. That was funny.
To be clear, there's a lot I don't agree with what you've done or what I've seen or some of the things you've said. But my point I'm coming on here is telling you, like, listen, I've been there and you're doing a lot wrong. And at the end of the day, pick and choose your battles. I may not agree with a lot of the things that I've either read or said, but there's certain things I don't have facts with. There's certain things it just came straight out of your mouth, so I don't agree with. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you can be handling this a lot better.
Well, that's good. Maybe us all talking can help us all kind of understand the commentary rules a little better. And a lot of people forget that Katie's channel blew up really fast. Mine went a really slow roll. So I had a chance to learn all this when not a lot of people were looking. So, I think you've given great criticism. And but I also do want to defend Katie on the slightest thing, which is I think a lot of the things Katie says are...
You see, we're not talking like YouTube big channel etiquette here. We're just talking like normal human interaction. So it doesn't matter how fast she may have blown up or how slowly or whatever. She either knows how to interact with humans or she doesn't.
Uber emotional too. And I think I know where Katie was wanting to come in to defend herself there also. Do you want to say anything, Katie, before we move on?
I agree, Jujubee.
I don't even remember what she was saying, to be honest.
Well, she was just basically, I think you can sum it up with,
I'm not trying to be like...
I know. You're good.
My ADHD meds have worn off. So like once she stopped talking and you started talking, like I heard her criticism and I understood. Like I totally get it. Like, pick your battles. Like,
and the part about Freak Show,
thank you, Sean.
I know that like
if you can't force someone to have a conversation with you, which is fine. And I get that, but that doesn't equate to me being a stalker. You know what I mean? Like, so that
was just charged.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Sean. He brought home the plague and gave it to me. Just cold, not COVID. But no, still, that sucks. I mean, like, I was sick with COVID the first time in April. And then in August, I was sick with a respiratory infection. And that August cold was way worse than the April COVID. So, yeah, I hope you feel better. Oh, really? Uni wants to come up and answer questions? Well, I mean, I didn't really have any questions for him, but I don't think. Do we want to ask him any questions? I mean, you guys have anything you want me to ask him? I'm happy to do it. Okay, well, let me put a link here in the chat. Interesting. So he can just come here and grab the link, or if someone wants to give him the link, feel free. Whatever. Yeah, I know. I agree, Dash X. I do. But, I'm of the belief that it's never really a bad idea to have a conversation. If at the very least you will walk away having more knowledge than before the conversation began. So if for that reason and only that reason, then, it's got to be worth it. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Were you talking to me? What's that? So, all right, I'm gonna go back to the stream because one part's coming up. I think
charged when she said that also, and I think that's one thing that can be fixed too. You know, like because I do think Creepshow mixed up some of those tags coming at her from accounts that were mimicking you and made her think you were stalking her. I think that's why she holds that opinion.
And it's just not true. Like, do I at people on Twitter and like engage in like conversations on Twitter? Like, do you at people you don't know on Twitter? Yeah, I mean, I at people.
I know, and I find that to be a reason why a lot of people get mad. It's because you're really honest with people and how you feel a lot, in opposed to, and like when you said that thing, like, you know, you wish Creepshow give you a conversation. I don't think you necessarily think that Creepshow is required to talk to you or has to. I just think you really would like her to hear your defense one way or the other and give you a chance with it, is how I take
it.
And
it's absolutely not that I think I deserve one. It's more just like I wish she would just, instead of
listen, I wish I was pregnant by Michael B. Jordan. There's a lot of things we wish in life, okay?
No, okay, I just can I wait, I didn't interrupt you when you finished. Like,
go ahead, finish, Katie, so she can
go ahead.
It's not that I'm saying that, it's just more just like, if you don't like me, fine, but it's like, if you have these opinions and you're gonna say these big things, like, I don't know, like, I'm willing to talk and you're like, no, you're fucking crazy, you know?
No,
and I'm not,
no one's saying you're crazy at all.
And I'm not a stalker. I don't want to be in a friend. I don't even follow her.
Don't read the chat. Don't read the chat. Just talk to us. Close the chat.
Yeah, I would close the chat. And just so you know, the more you tell me, and this is just me being honest, the more you tell me you're not something, the more I actually believe you are. Like,
That's
you
crazy.
said it so many times. It's just like, if you're not, you're not.
That's not true. That's unfair.
Hold on.
But no, the reason. Let me tell you why.
That's
Let me tell
unfair.
you. No, let me tell you why.
No, I don't even want to hear that. Like,
okay, but that's part of your problem. But that's part of, you don't want to hear. So I'm going to speak to Uni because I need you to hear this, and maybe he can explain it to you later. Uni, there's been valid criticism, right? Through the chat, through Creepshow, through other content creators. Since being in your chat, I've heard her repeat this. I'm not a stalker. I'm not a stalker. Get over that. There's been other like actual criticism that you can address, but you're stuck on this.
That's the only thing I've ever heard her say because I don't watch her videos.
Well, that's the problem.
And that's a huge problem. Yeah. No. Uni, I disagree with that though. I disagree with that. What are you talking to her about if you don't even watch anything she said about you or anything like that? What is it that you're talking to her about?
Let me intervene and then I'll let her talk. Or just let me interject. Okay. When I know that when that whole thing happened, that Creepshow was taking, and I have the screenshots, I can pull them up. I'm not going to do it now.
I just want to say, if he is to come on here, I will absolutely treat him with the same respect that he treated me when I went on his stream. But I'm not going to go out of my way to just make it a really nice and pleasant conversation that, you know, one can very happily relive time and again. I just want to have a real conversation, a respectful one, but a real one nonetheless. So I just want to put that out there.
Just like a couple weeks ago, this account was like had the two letters flipped in the name, was making Creepshow think that Katie was tagging her a lot, saying really harsh stuff. And then Creepshow came at her, and I think it really like hurt Katie's feelings and bothered her to be said about her. And then a lot of people were convinced of that from Creepshow.
And then everyone started attacking me because of it.
She got attacked in a big wave, and I think that's why that's there.
It wasn't just
not an excuse.
But the wave also came from clips, because I've been following this, of you saying things about the drama channels, like I believe on live streams and stuff. I hope you know those clips have been circulating too. It's not an isolated incident. Why some creators? So. No, she's only stuck on that.
Just with Creepshow, we were just talking about Creepshow there, though. We can talk about the other ones.
I'm not like, I don't hide the fact that I criticize like Nick and Dustin and those and Rich. Like, there's drama channels that I do like. It's just there's some people that I'm critical of. You know, it's no different.
They're critical of you.
Correct. That's fine. That's fine.
No, it's not fine.
It's not fine.
This whole stream, that's not fine to you. I don't know if you're hearing or you understand what we're hearing. It's not fine. It's very clear. It's not fine to you.
Maybe we could talk about some of those criticisms, because it happened again today when Katie came in, and I asked the chat, hey, give me some of the things you guys are upset about. And then you'll see that there is some things that I think are valid. I was saying this earlier when you guys were talking alone before I came back in. And the things that are really small and not valid are being hit by like massive amounts of, a lot more people, and they're being hit at the chat a lot. And I think that's what causes Katie to focus on those things. So eventually I'd like to have a conversation between people that have a bigger criticism with Katie.
It's overwhelming when everyone is like in chat and hates me. Like,
and that's my point. That was my main reason of honestly wanting to speak on this, is because I've been there. I'm still there. I get a lot of criticism. I get videos made about me. I get lies told on me, but there's also valid criticism within, somewhere in there. So I get it. I'm not discounting the fact that, yeah, it's overwhelming. But one thing that I feel like you do, you're very reactionary in the wrong ways where it does not help you. And maybe there's something there that people are not seeing, but people can't hear you because half the time you're reacting, in my opinion, the wrong way. You're reacting too quickly, and you're not actually addressing something that's worth being addressed.
I agree. I don't think it's done on purpose, because and this is why when I talk to Katie a lot and I don't have all those things there and being, constantly coming up, she handles, like, there's been like 5 of the bigger criticisms from months ago that we talked about, and they ended up being a lot different than what I thought they would turn out to be. And I'm not going to go into all of it right here, but it's in one of my videos if anybody cares to see it. But my point is, I do think that whatever it ends up needing to happen,
I have no idea who you're talking about, Dash X, but I'm curious.
Like, you guys are too, and maybe then people will come to a conclusion that they think Katie's.
I saw it.
One
No,
thing or
I
another,
saw
but
it.
at least
Thank
if we
you.
get past a lot of that initial stuff, I think.
No idea.
I just honestly like. if people don't like me, that's fine. And if you don't,
No, the chat's saying they support you. There's so many people saying that they feel bad for you right now, and they want you to know they support you, and that to don't focus on the negative and focus on the positive.
It's really overwhelming when, first of all, like I'm not trying to make an excuse, but I have ADHD, and
it's late, so maybe we could do this.
Well, no,
sometime.
no, I'm just saying like no, that's not why I'm just saying like reactionary is a part of ADHD.
I get it. One of the family members has it.
I have anxiety, and I am also a rape survivor and have PTSD, and so it is at times hard for me to really decipher between what is. It's hard to see the real from the fake, and what I'm, and it's hard because I have a child that's medically fragile that has a feeding tube and has had all these surgeries. And
let's try to maybe move on to a topic, and that would.
No, I'm not.
But can I say this?
Hold on, just let me finish this. I'm going to be done, and then I'll be done. I promise.
Okay.
So there's all of these things that sort of cause me stress, and then it's like it can get compounded, and then I just feel like
I know. We all feel that way.
Okay. I want to thank you for sharing this, Autistic Shell. So here's how this happened, apparently. Now, first of all, it says 1912, so that's 7:12 p.m., but that's West Coast time because it's your screenshot. So I know, is that right? I don't fucking know. Anyway, never mind that. I'm trying to do math here and I can't. Really can't. I really suck at that. Anyway, Unirock had posted, EKC, hit me up in the next 20 minutes and I'll come on your stream and answer any questions. Here's the thing though. Here's why I doubt the sincerity in this. For one, he has me blocked on Twitter. He doesn't think that I would have seen that. He didn't tag me properly, even if he wanted me to see that. So in 20 minutes, it's been 20 minutes. So whatever. Yeah, so I'm not holding my breath. I just want to put that out there. I mean, it's the whole having me blocked thing and then talking to me like through a brick wall, like and expecting me to hear it. Yeah, I don't think that that's very sincere.
That way sometimes. Go ahead, Charlie.
I would suggest, based on everything that you've just mentioned, you should take even longer to respond and address anything. Like, I truly believe, and again, you do what you want, but I truly believe, based on at least the recent actions I've seen, you're one of the last people right now who should ever live stream. I'm being honest. I know you get a lot of support through live streaming, but you also don't help yourself in those live streams. And again, complete transparency, I'm friends with Creep Show. I love Creep Show. I'm friends with Nick. I'm friends with Dustin. But coming from like a human standpoint, you need to find a healthier way to filter through all this. Twitter's not the answer. Live stream is definitely not the answer for you. And if I'm being completely honest, until she finds a healthier way to filter this format, because I know you kind of mentioned like doing this frequently, this format isn't for her. And that's just the honest truth.
Yeah, you're right. The live chat causes a lot of craziness when we do this with Katie.
Yeah, it's not, and it's not saying, oh, you can't do it in the future. You can.
You do know that like most of my content is not live streams.
Well,
with the amount of pressure that's on you, at least that's what I'm hearing, the amount of pressure that's on you and the way you're taking in the criticism, taking in, what people are saying, I just don't believe you're doing yourself any favors with
No, and that's why 99% of the time during the week, all I do is uploads, because then I don't have to.
Okay, so then what I'm saying is something that you can actually do, where you step away from these situations where you do feel like you have no control, or you do feel like you might be reactionary. And that's the thing. People, just so you know, people can't really hyper focus or do a lot of content or have a lot of criticism on silence. You're the opposite of silent. You're very vocal, very reactionary, and a lot of the times I don't think you realize how much you're not doing yourself a favor. So yes, I've had it. I've had weeks when it's like, ooh, there's not much to talk about, and I've had my friends say it too, like, ooh, it's a slow week or whatever. You can't really. I mean, there are channels who will make up stuff. Don't get me wrong, but the people I'm speaking about, I don't believe they do. You can't respond or criticize the silence. So maybe
I don't know if you know what my channel is, but I don't do like criticism. Like, that's not my main thing.
But the people who are criticizing you do. They do commentary. They criticize people. They give their opinion. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. They can't give an opinion or I mean, they could. I mean, there's a lot to go through. They technically could, but
yeah, I know what you're saying now.
Yeah, so that's my point. You like, I follow you on Twitter, and I started following you to follow all this. And there's days you're tweeting, and I'm just like, what is this? What is she doing? Like, honestly, what is she doing? And I just
glad you came in, Charlie. I think that this, I'm just glad you came. I just wanted to get that in. I'll shut up.
No, you're good. It's just, granted, hopefully some of this, is going to maybe get through to you. I do believe there's valid criticism there that you can answer. And when you're up for it, if I'm being honest, this is what I would do. Don't do it now. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't even do it next week. Whenever you feel that you can process and put together
I'm checking out the comment here. I find it fascinating right now. But that one comment, for God's sake, what the hell are you doing, Uni? Not great. I've unsubbed now. God, like I'm unclear what that person's issue is with Uni.
Together, a video, not a live stream. I would put out a tweet and only have it to certain content creators where they can ask you valid things towards the criticism that they have had of you, and only have them be able to answer on that tweet so there's no trolls coming in. And whatever you're able to answer legally, put together a video and address it the way that you want to address it, because there's a lot of valid criticism there. And all I see you doing is focusing on the stuff that doesn't get answers for the valid stuff. So you don't have to do that. That's just a suggestion, because
I like that.
Looking from the outside in, I just see a lot of dodging of valid stuff. And if you don't want to address the valid stuff, then don't address it.
Not even the valid stuff. It's like I don't even probably see it.
Well, and that's the thing. When I bring it to her, she does address it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's just from what I'm seeing. I see a lot of things that's just like, oh, that's not that important to address. But, you know, if you don't want to address it, you don't have to either. But if you don't, but hear me out. But if you don't, you can't complain either. You can't complain about
but there, I address a lot. Like I don't see everything though either.
I get what Charlie's saying though, Katie. I do. And
I don't see everything though either.
One thing that can help. Go ahead, Charlie. Sorry.
No, that's all I was gonna say. Like, there's a lot of valid stuff out there, like about me, that I have not addressed, and it's truly because I've said it. Like, I'm not addressing it. There's certain things that I would need to bring in other conversations that I'm just choosing not to do. But while choosing not to do that, you know what I don't get to do? I'm not telling anyone how to criticize me. The only things I've been criticizing heavily these last couple of months is specific targeted racism and people trying to enter my real life. That's it. Everything else is on the table. You go ahead, have at it. You want to call me names, whatever. That's the thing. I'm very different from you, Katie, probably because of the way I am. I don't care about the name calling. I don't care about all that stuff, because I get down like that too. I'm very unfiltered. So
I don't like that at all.
But here's the thing. And it's okay to not like it, but you also need to understand you will never be able to control that.
No,
and you can mute it, you can mute it, you can block it, you can ignore it. But more importantly, you need to find a healthy way to process it. Because right now, I think you look at everything as a bad thing, or everything as harassment.
Well, okay. So that person commented again. This is not help. And I don't care what you think. This is adding fuel to the fire. This is not helping anyone. Interesting.
That's bullying. Katie. You look at everything as bullying. You look at everything as harassment. You look at a lot of things as a problem. And until you learn...
Wait.
Let her finish. Hold on, Katie. Let her go, and then you can come in. Just finish that one part, Charlie.
Yeah, until you learn to filter out what's not those things. Because I've heard you say so many times, and a lot of times I'm like, that's actually not what it is. And I think that's why a lot of people say, you know, you cry victim or whatever. There might be certain things that it's not you crying victim, but because you call so many things bullying, harassment, this and that, you're crying about so many different things. And I'm not saying you're not valid in certain things, but it's just you do it too so much where it seems like it's almost everything. And that does not make sense. And you're not going to get through to people like that.
Anyone who disagrees is a troll.
On the other side of this and have some credibility left, I would start pausing, listening, and finding a better way to cope with all of this.
All right, so Katie, you can respond if you want.
I'm done.
Okay. Well, look, it's really late here, but I appreciate Charlie coming in like a lot. I hope you come talk to me again, Charlie. I mean it. And maybe I can get you back in also, Katie, and we can talk. I honestly should have been offline 2 hours ago, though. I got to get up and get my kid on the bus. That's the only reason I'm bailing. I'm not doing it for
no
you guys
problem.
want to talk somewhere else, that's fine.
No, I'm good. Thank you so much for the time. I appreciate you, Katie, at least hearing me out. I hope you heard something. And if you want to do that tweet in the future, I think some good would come from it.
Charlie, I want to say thank you. I hear you. I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate it. And just thanks for that feedback. And
I hope you guys might talk in the future, because I think that, I think it would help. That's all I'm going to say. Either way, though, Charlie, thank you guys. Please sub to both.
Wait, did I miss that part?
I have a big, massive fan base, and I want them to have millions of my subs I'm playing. All right. I'll see you guys soon. I'll reach out to you. Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to cut Charlie off. She said thank you, and I didn't mean to cut her off. I'm an idiot. Okay. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys for a minute, and I want to answer some stuff in the chat. See who hangs around for a second, because
the one part, though, in the chat where Charlie tries to explain to her, yeah, but the more you tell me you're not something, the more I'm going to believe you are. And it's like, I don't know. They just shattered like Katie's entire worldview, I think. I don't know. I'm 1 hour behind you. I still don't know the math. Oh, wait. How are you only 1 hour behind me? I thought you're West Coast time. Okay. That might be how. Okay. If by some chance too. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Why is my screen frozen? Oh, it's not frozen. What the hell? What is my banner not going across? I don't see my banner. Oh, that's why, because I'm not caught up. All right, there we go. Jesus. This streaming shit gets hard sometimes. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break. I am going to be wrapping up the stream though shortly because I'm going on Claire's stream at 10. So actually, I'll wait and take a break and do. Let me go here. I'm not going to play the whole thing though because it's like 45 minutes long. I'm not going to. So, this is from Creepshow Arts channel 2 years ago. Subreddit dedicated to documenting Katie. The video is going over the Stand with Sophie situation. B. Haney's coverage of Without a Crystal Ball. Commentary Twitter dedicated to calling out Katie. Okay. All right, so right here, the pinned tweet by Dustin Daly, 10 minutes in, and I'm cackling at how eloquently you're wiping the floor with her. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the first 10 minutes of this, and then we can pick up on this next time we stream. But I highly recommend, though, if you enjoy this, she did several videos. Creepshow Art did several videos on Katie. And say what you want about Creepshow Art and the controversy, and I'm not even going to argue there. But yes, there are some things that people get right in life. And, you know, like even if, for argument's sake, even if Creepshow Art is wrong about everyone else, the one thing she's not wrong about is Katie Joy. So I'm just going to put that out there. No matter how hard Katie tried to twist it and say that she was wrong because she was Creepshow Art, that didn't work. And I'll put the link too in the description when I'm done.
Spread false statements about me on your channel for views and for clicks and to try to strip subs from me and to get people to unsubscribe from me. You don't get to do that under false pretenses. Your channel should not be used to target another YouTuber. And when you use your platform to try to deplatform someone and claim that they are committing crimes which they've never been convicted of, that's actually defamation.
What question? I don't remember.
So I feel like there's a
okay, but my question still stands then because doesn't Unirage always modding his chats? I don't know. Was it your question to me? Or no? Did Uni just say he had to get his kid on the bus, implying his kid lives with him? Or how does he have so much time to stream 18 hours a day? I have no idea. I have no inclination of his home life, and I don't know. She just do that. Yeah.
There's a story here with her dad, and I'm not sure what it is. We're going to have to keep looking there. And then there's something with her mom too, and I'm just going to have to keep digging.
She's referred to as a troll. She's accused of doxing. It says that she has an obsession with them. So there are multiple streams a day sometimes, you know, about Tati and the whole situation.
And I've been doing this for 2 days straight now. 2 days.
I have been under a targeted harassment attack that has now taken me to a place where I am seeking legal action against the group that is doing this. All of them.
Then when you go to her mother's page or her sister's pages, who are all still there, they're all like she doesn't exist as a part of their family anymore.
Why haven't I played these videos sooner? Like, for real.
Before I get into the deep, dark depths that is this video, I do want to put a quick disclaimer that everything said in this video is strictly my opinion. I encourage you all to do your own research before coming to your own conclusions, and I will be linking all of my sources in the description box below to help you guys do that. I encourage all of you guys to look through those sources and do with them what you will. Also, do not go out of your way to harass anyone talked about in this video. I do not condone that behavior, and if at any point you think, wow, I should go harass someone because Shannon is talking about them, don't. That is a super weird thing.
No, I hear you, dirty Uncle Sal. I do. I've heard him make the low blows and everything too. And yeah, if you're going to make low blows like that, you really need to you should learn to expect it back at you. Right. I hear you. Yeah, I guess now her views have changed, and now it's okay to accuse people. It would seem so.
Thing to do and to think, and you should probably realize that is not a healthy thing to do on your own. I wanted to state all of that right here, right now, put that kind of disclaimer out, seeing as I hadn't even made the decision to make this video before I was already being threatened with a lawsuit by this creator. Like, all I did was tweet about my personal experience, what happened to me personally with this person, and she went on a live stream and said she was going to sue me and others for defamation. And I'm sorry, but no. For as much as this person is crying about being sued into silence by Tati Westbrook and how they shouldn't be sued for simply giving their opinion on someone else online, they sure as heck love to threaten others the same way, including me, Dustin Daly, Augie RFC, Nick Schneider, Angelica Oles, and so many more. It's also funny because the first time she threatened to sue me was over a subtweet that didn't even say her name. Now this video is going to be a bit long, so I'm going to leave timestamps in the description box down below next to the sources, so if you want to jump around, you absolutely positively can do that. Hey guys, it's Shannon, and this video is low-key a long time in the making, namely because I, personally, have been wanting to discuss this particular person for a very long time, but I always felt like making any sort of video on this woman would be beneficial to her. Even if I made a video talking about all the Looney Tunes garbage that this woman has gone up to, like saying a little girl who was claiming to be sexually abused by her stepfather was, quote, just being a brat and lying, I always felt like somehow, some way, it would benefit her. So I opted out of doing so. I mean, straight up, for over half a year, this woman has sent me several emails of her begging to come on my channel, even when I had notably less subscribers than she did, and has been incredibly vocal about wanting a feature and wanting me to talk about her, to the point of publicly shaming me for not giving her my platform. And I've got to say, that always stood out to me as weird. No one else, even creators who are smaller than me, have ever begged me to make videos on or for them the way that this woman has. No creator that I have spoke with has ever done that, even if they are sitting under 100 subscribers. The only people who have actively asked me to do that are people who are actively looking for me to promote them and their channel without them doing any work and get them followers and are, I hate to say it, looking for clout and free subs. You know how I can tell that? Because other creators who aren't looking for clout and an easy way to get a couple thousand subs, they don't need me to speak for them. They don't need me to talk for them or make videos for them because they speak for themselves. Because they have their own YouTube channels and their own voices that are capable of saying what they need to say. They don't need me, a whole ass grapefruit, to come in and speak for them. Even if they have less subscribers, they have voices, they are strong, they are smart people who are capable of taking care of themselves. If you have a platform with plenty of subscribers who enjoy your content and will support you, it seems weird that you are begging someone with less subscribers than you to essentially do what you already do on their much smaller channel. It almost feels like, maybe you purchased some of your followers and some of those followers aren't legitimate and you want access to a person who didn't buy their platform, and that way you can get real followers instead of the fake ones who don't watch your videos because your engagement doesn't make any sense. But that's just
hypothetically
a theory, a game theory. Sorry, I have had coffee for the first time in a couple months, and then I had someone send me a 34-page legal document, and I have all sorts of feelings about this that I need to sort out. Also, let me take the time to once again state that that is just a simple theory. I'm not accusing her of buying subs. I have nothing to back that up other than the fact that the numbers on her channel don't add up, and her engagement is as low as Lily Jean's. Not directly saying that there is a story there or we should focus on that. Not saying there is not a story there and we shouldn't focus on that. Just saying that's something that I looked at and thought was weird. It's a simple theory and nothing more. For those of you who don't know, which I am sure is a good many of you, this is Katie Joy Paulson, aka Without a Crystal Ball on YouTube. She is currently sitting at 138,000 subscribers as of writing this, and in her own words, Katie makes commentary victims on trending topics, news, reality television, criminal...
Wait, what did she say? Wait, I gotta hear that again.
Investigation and advocacy at 138,000 subscribers as of writing this, and in her own words, Katie makes commentary victims on trending topics.
Katie makes commentary victims on trending. I never caught that before. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right.
news, reality television, criminal investigation, and advocacy for victims of crimes, which is super weird because, again, she called a child who was potentially being sexually abused a lying brat.
She was just being a brat and wanted to stay with her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me thought she was just being bratty. Like, she would just go from crying to fine, from crying to fine. And it reminded me of when my son pitches a fit. Ridiculous. And I do hope that all of this just calms down. People just don't want to believe that a kid would lie, or I think people don't ever want to doubt that a kid is lying. So we never want to distrust what a kid is saying, right? So you don't want to assume that the child isn't being truthful. But I think if she's not being truthful, it has nothing to do with the girl being untruthful. I think it's the dad that's made her be untruthful. So it's either the dad that's at fault or it's the boyfriend and the mom at fault. But the way the dad is acting, I'm feeling like it's a little bit more on his end right now.
Sure, advocacy for victims of crimes seems legit. However, Katie isn't like other drama and commentary channels. She's not like other YouTubers who just give their opinions on already public situations and talks about things like Ready to Glare, D'Angelo Wallace, and Deaf Noodles. No, she's not like them. She's different. She's quirky. She instead pays hundreds of dollars in order to get influencers' personal private records, including their addresses, police records, birth certificates, and more, in order to make videos about them because she doesn't like that they sell vitamins. She isn't quite like other channels like Smokey Glow, Luke Alexander, or Black Wolf Company,
and
who labels their
in any which way you try to phrase that too. That is exactly why she obtained that private personal information of the owner of Halo there. That's why she did it. She said as much in one of her very early streams about her, that this is what she does. She likes to go fishing in their background to try to find instances where they just, they're not very credible or, reputable people, to help make her argument into why you should not listen to this charlatan selling you these snake oils. Because the fact that they're a charlatan or the fact that they're snake oils cannot possibly be argument enough for her. Or in my opinion, I think that that's because that would actually require real research into things. And well, that's just no fun.
Their opinions as just that, opinions, and not as fact. No, she likes to put herself on a high horse and state that she has done copious amount of research on subjects, that she is a dedicated reporter, and then, in her articles and her videos, she likes to leave out copious amounts of information when she talks about people she doesn't like to make them seem as terrible as possible. Like when she decided to tell the world that Tati Westbrook's husband is a, quote, career criminal with a lengthy rap sheet, when the sheet in question quite literally only contains drug charges from when this middle-aged man was a teenager, and then imply that he murdered his dying mother to steal money from their relatives. Which, fun fact, is not something that actually happened, and something that she knew didn't actually happen because she spent hundreds of dollars, according to herself, getting the court documents to show that what did happen, and it wasn't that. She's unique. She's special. Because unlike other channels like John Swan, Tea Time, Bo Blacks, or Nicholas Fiorio, she doesn't simply make YouTube content, but she also makes troll accounts online to create, quote, a massive ripple effect where everyone becomes impacted and where, quote, untruths become fact. Those are her words. That's something she said she does. She's just so different, unique, and
does anyone know where Katie said that at? Because I'm unaware of that, and I would love to find that. So I'm going to play that part again here.
Or Nicholas Fiorio. She doesn't simply make YouTube content, but she also makes troll accounts online to create, quote, a massive ripple effect where everyone becomes impacted and where, quote, untruths become fact. Those are her words. That's something she said she does. She's just...
I really want to know. I want the full context of her saying that. If anyone can help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Obviously, I'm not saying, I know someone's got the link now, drop it. No, that's not what I'm saying. I get that. But if anyone knows where to find it, and if you have the time and you can possibly give me the link, I'll just take the link. You don't even have to give me a timestamp at this point. So thank you.
So different, unique, and special because she opts to misuse her platform in order to purposely spread false narratives, unlike most commentary channels who at the very least are normal people just giving their opinions on things that are happening. For those reasons and so many more, she is currently being sued by the one, the only Tati Westbrook. Tati by sister Halo Beauty Tati Beauty Westbrook. Tati, this isn't about the vitamins. Westbrook is currently suing Katie Joy. And while you might think this is the part of the video where I say that is a very bad thing, the commentary in and of itself is being threatened and rage at Tati Westbrook because commentary videos like the ones made by people in the commentary community that I just named aren't
I totally forgot about that. You're right. X. Katie sold snake oils before YouTube too, and is still a charlatan. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, was it essential oils or something? You know, without a lawyer, I mean, that makes sense though. I mean, like I grew up in upstate New York, and anytime you can't find someone's parent, that means that they're in the mafia. Yeah, if there's not a documentation of them ever existing, then it's just because they're in the mob. Like that's common knowledge though, you know. Kidding. Or am I? I don't know anyone in mob. I don't know. Although, interesting fact though, our city in the 50s or something was nicknamed by the FBI Sin City on the Mohawk because of all the mob activity, I guess. I wasn't born yet, so. It was on Facebook. She said that, I believe. Okay. Huh. I have to
defamatory or harassment. That is actually not the case here because Tati Westbrook is in the right. Because like I said, Katie isn't like other commentary channels. I would make that video if someone like D'Angelo Wallace, Luke Alexander, Smokey Glow, or Angelica Old was being sued by her. If Tati decided she was going to target every creator, including myself, who has made videos on her, or even just D'Angelo, whose video is currently over 1 million views and still growing, I would rightfully be pissed because that would be an overstep, a boundary. That would be her not liking criticism of herself and attacking. But like I said, Katie isn't like other commentary channels. She doesn't do the same thing that everyone else does. And she deserves to be held accountable for the things that come out of her mouth. Katie, as of now, is trying to weaponize this as an attack on an entire community. And it simply is not. And I shouldn't need to go into detail why this is disturbing, but you've seen the runtime of this video. You know I'm going to. I should start out this video by calling out my own personal bias in regards to this situation, just so you guys can take everything I say with a couple grains of salt. This isn't an unbiased video in the least. You see, I have had a personal, not so pleasant experience with the person we are talking about, with Katie Joy, and it revolves around her wanting me to make a video on a lawsuit she had going on with another YouTuber. No, it wasn't Tati. Yes, this woman has been in multiple YouTube related
you want to watch
lawsuits.
that, guys?
Yes, this is a huge red flag. No, I'm not going to get into it fully. And yes, I will say you should look into it because while I personally am not defending the other person who was in the lawsuit, it's very clear to see that Katie overstepped boundaries and just tried to purposely make this person look bad, even though they had done nothing wrong. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of it, but right now, just know that Katie has threatened to sue multiple YouTubers for multiple different things, including me for subtweeting her, because that is an illegal offense. Arrest me, officer. I was petty on Maine.
I'm going to stop right there because I said I was only going to play 10 minutes. I don't have the time, though, to play the stream that you guys are talking about now in the chat. I am going to wrap this up because I want to relax for a little bit, eat something, and then be ready for Claire's stream at 10. So, but I can plan a stream for tomorrow, probably during the day, though, I think, right? I don't know, maybe during the day, where we can play the part of that stream from Augie RC's channel where that's right. Yeah. Steve came on too. Steve and Unirock actually like battled. Well, attempted to, I guess you could say. Really, it was a whole bunch of nonsense and gibberish that went literally fucking nowhere. Like there was no X in sight to mark any spot. It was just fucking lost. So, but it's very interesting though, nonetheless. But I can plan a stream where we check that out tomorrow. He didn't want to feel like he was supporting JC. Oh, wait. He took it down after the James Charles incident with underage people. I don't know what you're talking about there. I don't think you're talking about the stream I'm talking about though anymore. So I'm going to ignore that. Oh, that D'Angelo video. Okay. That's right. Oh, yeah. I actually kind of do know what you're talking about, believe it or not. Now, I'd never seen it. It was, before my time, but I remember hearing about it after the fact. And I'd be lying if I said I laughed when she said the damn the way Katie said it. Exactly. That's exactly how she said it too. Like I can't find anything. I'm like, I don't know if he's in the mafia, if he's just not alive, or like she was like dead serious. Like she thought that she was onto something there. I wonder if like witness protection went through her head briefly for a second. All right, I'm getting petty now. On that note, I'm going to wrap this up, and I will plan this stream for tomorrow. I like how you use one point says, no one gives a fuck about this, and everyone like, bruh, you were talking about him for 2 hours in circles about a point Shannon never made. Now he doesn't. Yeah. So yeah, I'll set that up for tomorrow though. I have to find it too. Oh, actually, I know exactly where I can find it. Okay. All right. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thanks for being here. And I know that I put the poll up there at the top, but I started to make good on that. But next stream. All right, guys. Have a good night. All right, where am I? Where's my exit door? There it is. Bye.